Hello again from my front porch. Well, it's Friday morning and I got a little bit more rest last night, so I'm feeling even a little bit better now today. The jet lag was still hitting me a little bit hard yesterday. Came home and I watched a marathon of Lone Ranger episodes that are recorded on my DVR in the week that I was gone, and so I got that. In fact, I in the last couple of nights I was able to burn through pretty much everything that recorded in the last week on my DVR. So I am caught up with all of my favorite shows, including the newest episode of Supernatural from last night. So yay! I feel like I accomplished that stuff, and I got my laundry done and all those things. So I feel like I'm prepared now to go into the weekend and into the coming week, rested up and things ready and good. That's all good. Anyway, I also had a chance to kind of dig through all of the videos that I shot while I was on my Orlando trip. Lots of different things, and since I don't want to make like some kind of marathon mega video piece of the entire trip stuff, I have to find ways to chop it up. And so in doing that, I believe that I have now identified how I want to segment all of those. Now, some of them are a given. If you follow me on my personal Facebook page, you see the raw videos that I upload. And so you've seen several of them that have already been uploaded. Each of those will now become an official video with titling and with other inserted items as appropriate and loaded to the YouTube channel. But there's a whole bunch of others, about just as many, that have not been seen on my personal Facebook page and will need to be specifically edited because of all the content, the clips and the photos and stuff to put in. And so I tallied it up, and altogether I have about 13 episodes to be editing right now, which is appropriate for Friday the 13th. Excuse me. And so the plan is for me to probably spend much of this weekend doing that very activity. Although some of the initial ones are a little bit easier, and I did start cranking through those. And so if you follow on the YouTube channel or on the Facebook page or both, you will begin to start seeing some of those showing up. In fact, the first 3 will be probably popping up fairly soon this morning on the YouTube channel, and then linked out in the other areas, and then eventually the others will come too. The one that I really want to call your attention to, though, is the third one of the ones that are going to be uploaded now, and that's the one where I interviewed Josh and Ashley in Josh's new office. Now that he's been elected pastor of the church in Alachua, Florida. But in the official version that will get uploaded, I also inserted Ashley singing a solo, part of Josh's sermon, and video of the moment where the vote results were read, that Josh and Ashley found out they'd been elected pastors of the church, and then also Josh and Ashley's comments to the congregation after that. So it's very special moments to share, and so I hope you'll make sure to check that one out. You'll go take a look at that one. That one's called Alachua Pastor, so you will know what to look for. Anyway, it means I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time doing this stuff. And I chuckled because I also saw the video that's going around Facebook of the Irish dad who went on a vacation in Las Vegas with his GoPro and filmed the entire vacation backwards, that he had the camera pointed at himself instead of what he's looking at. And so there's all this with him holding this stick with his GoPro camera way up there, and he's walking around going, and here you'll see this, and here you'll see that, and look down here, there's down there, and this is way up there, look way up there. And all you're seeing is, like up his own nose. It's hysterical. It says it's the most dad thing on the internet. Yeah, probably. But fortunately, the footage that I have isn't like that. The footage that I did, it was intentional. So it's not quite at that same level. But that really is amusing. It's like a 4 or 5 minute video. It's out on YouTube, and I watched the whole thing. I don't know why, but I watched the whole thing, and I laughed and laughed. All right, so be watching for that. There's going to be a whole bunch of videos, just a ton of video things that are going to be coming out. That most of them, again, based out of my Florida visit. And it was a great time, so many wonderful memories. I also look forward to you seeing the Blue Man Group one. I look forward to seeing that one because it's all these pieces that I'm gonna have to edit together. And my tour guide, Nina, was awesome, amazing, just how incredible she was and how supportive she was of that process and how much she helped get me good shots and have me see certain things. And I got to see a lot of things that I couldn't film too, and things that normally are not on the tour, but it was just her and me. And so she's like, "Oh, I want you to see this too. I'll let you take a peek of this." And normally we don't bring tours in here, but I wanted you to see this. The guy is like, "Oh, well, thank you very much." But still, that was a great time. Speaking of great times, I'm gonna head off to work and having some more great time there where I'm editing videos. I've got videos related to training curriculum that I'm working on, and I got the videos related to the technician testimonials that I helped film down in Orlando. One of the reasons that I was actually down there in the first place was actually work-related stuff, and so I got all video from like 20 different people that were interviewed about why they love working at TWC, why it's a good company for them personally. Some really fantastic quotes that were made, and now I get to edit those and make those into little video clips too. So it's like, I'm just the video maestro this weekend apparently. All right. With that, I'm gonna let you go because I got lots to do. What they say in the Smokey and the Bandit? I got a long ways to go and a short time to get there. So, on my way I go. I'll talk to y'all later. Next time from My Front Porch.